May I request we remain standing to sing the national anthem. Thank you. Thank you. At the end of the national anthem, the parade commander will now ride to take permission from the special guest of honor to march off the colors and the rest of the parade. Please, may I request we all rise as a mark of respect while officers and warrant officers uniform.
May I have your permission to march off the colors and rest of the parade, Your Excellency?
Presidential permission has been sought and graciously granted there by His Excellency, the special guest of honor, which brings us to the end of today's unique and historic occasion, which is the swearing-in ceremony of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. On behalf of the Central Organizing Planning Committee, members of the Nigerian Armed Forces, the Nigeria Police, we appreciate the special guest of honor and other invited guests for being with us to mark this historic occasion, which is of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
All right, there you have it, the speech by the President, Bola Tinubu. You have to get used to that, actually.
You need to get used to it.
Yeah, you have to get used to that because, I mean, what a speech it was. Because looking through that speech, some very key highlights. He spoke about agriculture, the economy, infrastructure, security, and some of them, I mean, the fuel subsidy, for instance, says is gone. They have to work towards a unified exchange rate.
He said it is gone.
It is gone.
Subsidy is gone.
And you know the big talk about fuel subsidy to be or not to be. Different governments went back and forth about the fuel subsidy, but he categorical from the get-go that it is gone.
And he said he will unify the exchange rate. There won't be multiple exchange rate any longer, and there will be a lot of house cleaning when it comes to fiscal policy in the country, monetary and fiscal policies.
It'll be very interesting to see what economic analysts have to say in the coming days, Sean, because the president has tried to signal or give a very strong signal that he is going to be focusing largely on the economy. I mean, there was a very broad header for security, but the economy, even which had its own heading, was further broken down into the many different aspects. Very quickly on his inaugural address, or in his inaugural address, you'll see that jobs is very high up that list, followed immediately by agriculture. Then you see the talk around infrastructure, fuel subsidy, monetary policy, foreign policy, each one of them occupying their pride of place and, you know, focusing very intently on what precisely intends to do. For instance, in agriculture, he's talking about commodity boards coming on board and securing the income of rural farmers I'm sure that's something that will gladden their heart, only if they're able to get to their farms and able to work successfully
Absolutely.
on the land.
Yeah, I mean, interestingly, we have our
Yeah, it's a speech I had thought he will give, and I'm very proud of him. It shows courage.